praise to the Most High, that every being has the freedom to thrive. Yeah, only one reason to give, to sacrifice one of your ribs or one of your kids, cause life is a rhythm divine it is, with no ending in sight, death or when I rest in my eyes. Faith always be part of my life, son. Water, earth, air, sun, father, birth, prayer, praise to the Most High. I rest my case while it's on fire, I keep my pace, yeah, I don't mind. Eternal grace to my third eye, and I thank you for life, cause sticks and stones never stop me from enjoying the ride, because I know that we're here to live our best life, and everything is getting better with time. So I chant grace and prayers to the Most High, that every being has the freedom to thrive, because I know that we're here to live our best life. How's the volume level? Everything is getting better with time. So I chant grace and prayers to the Most High, yeah. Every being has the freedom to thrive, yeah. Yo, we out here at Confluence, you know what I'm saying? Hey, with some sweet reggae music, you know. Okay. Because too many people live in a deep frustration, spend their whole life searching for financial compensation. Here to tell you that you won't bring money to the next dimension. Forget your pension, gotta fulfill divine intention. And now I know that we're here to leave a legacy, and the song that I sing live longer than my physical body. And I pray to Almighty God to help me serve humanity, simultaneously receive a boost of life force energy. Hey, now I know that we're here to live our best life. Hey, yeah, and everything is getting better with time. So I chant praise and prayers to the Most High. Yes, to everything is speak the freedom to thrive, because I know that we're here to live our best life, that everything is getting better with time. So I chant grace and prayers to the Most High. Yo, Confluence, every being has the freedom to thrive. Oh yes, alright, that every being has the freedom to thrive. Men out there in the audience, you know what I'm saying? Unified with peace and power amplified, and the time has come to rise. Real men know what to do and do what's right, what's right. Stand for truth and freedom for our life, our life. Respect for all the creation when we sitting in meditation, and solutions come from inside, yes. The propaganda tells us we're going to die, to die. Medication, death wish is a lie, a lie. Align ourselves with nature with no need for any savior, cause life creates further life. Alright, we won't betray trapped in scarcity. No more, no more. Awareness of the abundance that's in store, in store. The energy belief flashing when we living right from our passion-free humanity. We roar. Oh yes. We here to leave a legacy on earth, on earth. Bringing forth contribution is our worth in our work. Protecting prime directive with a reasonable perspective as the next generation's birth. Let me hear you sing hurrah! The men are marching home again, hurrah! The men are marching home again, hurrah! The men are marching unified with peace and power amplified, and the time has come to rise. Oh yes! The men are marching home again, hurrah! The men are marching home again, hurrah! The men are marching unified with peace and power amplified, and the time has come to rise. Oh yes, we got to bring a potent focus to the mind, the penetrating arrow as it flies, it flies. The visionary sees a vision, focus brings it to fruition. Heart makes head alive. All right. Us, I identify as king, require no validation for what I bring. I got the Second Amendment, but my love directed dissolves any weapons. Let freedom flow like a spring. Alright, the real men are awakening, hurrah! Yeah, we knowing of ourselves as one with God, We're healing the environment, becomes the new enlightenment. Give thanks to Almighty Jah. Free energy and perfect health for all. We taking back the stolen tech for all, hurrah. Healing the environment becomes the new enlightenment. Gives thanks to Almighty Jah. Men are marching home again, hurrah. Let me hear you. The men are marching home again, hurrah. The men are marching unified with peace and power amplified, and the time has come to rise. Men are marching home again, hurrah. The men are marching home again, hurrah. Yeah, the men are marching unified with peace and power amplified. Time has come to rise. Oh yes! Yo, how we feeling out there, Confluence? Energy out there. All the men doing their very best to show up for their ladies in the very best way they can, and show up for themselves in the very best way that they know how. You know what I'm saying? Yo, much love to y'all. Thanks for coming through. I wasn't sure if there would be anybody over here tonight after it's so late, so thanks for staying up late with me. Much love, y'all. This next song is about the breath. I wrote this with Johnny Buffalo and my homie Christopher August from Beats and Breath. We did like a full-length breathwork journey, but this song is the official track for that. So check it out, Beats and Breath. breath of our life, ride on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Turning our minds, eye on. We got to owe the self. A breath of our life, ride on. Leave behind the fight or flight, we fly on, yes. Turning our minds, eye on. We got to all right, breathe in a new type of vibe energy, disconnected from the external sensory. And now I hold a vision of pristine clarity, envision people living in prosperity. I breathe out and release all the density, listen closely to the harmonies and melodies. And now I hold in and unfold into the remedy, the heavenly presence of serenity. We got to get out of our own way, holy. Know the heaviness, don't carry no way, no way. Don't be waiting for somebody's okay. Obey only the voice inside your heart and what your conscience say. You know the trust in the guidance from the silence eternal. With the power of our breath, we're flying over the hurdles. Let the fire burn as we affirm that we are eternal. The violet flaming of my brain is glowing up a bright purple. Say, breath of our life, ride on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Yes, we're turning our minds, eye on. Confluence, we got to know ourselves, you know. A breath of our life, ride on. Leave behind the fight or flight, we fly on. Yes, we're turning our minds, eye on. Okay, I breathe in as if it was my last day on the earth, and God gifted me the opportunity to serve. Now hold it and observe the beauty I deserve. The waves come, and whether we like it or not, it's time to serve. Breathe out and release all of the fear and the doubt. The water abundant, no need to manufacture, no drought. Now I hold it out and love my whole being throughout, cause I am perfect as I am and my purpose allowed. Let it go of the attachment to the physical material, create and more efficiently reside in the ethereal. Govy want to take our freedom, make it illegal. We're immune to their fake disease and our people are peaceful. I say, no need to stress, everything blessed. Gotta be free to express, people depressed. Nevertheless, we gonna get right up out of the mess. When we rising above with the power of breath, rising above with the power of breath, rising above with the power of breath. We take the breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Yes, we're turning our minds, eye on. We got to know the self. Oh yeah, breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Yes, turning our minds, eye on. Okay. Yo, how we feeling out there, Confluence? Of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Yes, turning our minds, eye on. Got to know the self. Breath of our life, right on. Leave behind the fight or flight, fly on. Yes, we're turning our minds, eye on. All right, I've been instructed to turn the bass down a little bit, so I'm gonna do that right now. It's a little bit much bass in the house. How's that? How's that? That should be good. Yeah, that feels a little better. Yo, how we feeling out there, Confluence? Yo, I want to give a big shout out to Alec Zeck and the whole team that makes this event possible. Big shout out to the homies from Music and Sky for making this tent, this lounge possible. We're going to keep this rocking all day tomorrow, talking about the vision for Music and Sky and also everything that's going to be going on in the future with the land projects and stuff like that. So stick around tomorrow. I'm going to play a few more tunes for y'all. My name is Grant Presence. Hope y'all having a beautiful night. creativity. We won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. Taxation theft. I won't be paying no money to fake it. Taxation theft. I will fund no war, no genocide. You know, I'ma keep my money in the community. Alright, hopefully that's good level. We know that taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. Oh yes sir, we know we're paying no mind to money to false authority. Because we own the product of our labor and not even creativity. Okay, we won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. Taxation theft. If you know that it is, sing it with me. Here we go. Taxation theft. Taxation is theft. Taxation theft. How's that level? We good? Good? Okay, cool. We're gonna keep it nice and intimate. Taxation theft. Taxation. From the day you were born, the system treats it like commodity. Taking they cut every transaction, every quantity. Tax what you earn, and what you buy, what you sell, what you own, and what you inherit. The shit is an atrocity. That don't even include the hidden tax out of inflation. When they print money and take a luxe vacation, that they counterfeit a couple stacks or more, spend it on war and correspondent media campaigning. Most people know that it's a wrong to rob their neighbor, but they think that it's a right if a govy wrote it down on paper. Programmed to believe slavery a racial issue, whites versus blacks. Either way the master get their revenue. Either way the subject is you, until you choose to own yourself and everything you do. You stop being subdued by the coercion of the few and break the bondage and acknowledge your inherent worth too. Yes, a taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. You know that we're paying no mind or money to false authority. Because we own the product of our labor and not even creativity. And we won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry, non-line. Alright, sing it with me, here we go. And we already know that taxation is theft, you know. Taxation theft. Taxation is theft. Taxation theft. Oh, you guys sound beautiful, yo. Taxation theft. Taxation. And the banks of the river got the flow of the currency. Now all of a sudden, for the first time in history, you can get your currency out of the banks and grow your own. Take ownership of your life force energy. Even back in the days of Rome, they used silver and gold to protect against the parasitic entities. So now I use ancient and modern technology, stacking precious metals and crypto. Crypto is my philosophy. To thrive and prosper straight to the coming apocalyptic collapse. Monero being used to the counter economic attack. Living life like a certain Samuel Edward Conkin III, inspired by the Agora, the free market absurd. Ross Ulbricht got locked up for just creating one. Countless other men and women lives ruined or done. For heaven's sake, let us engage in voluntary transactions. No criminals in the middle taking fractions. No, taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. You know that we're paying no mind or money to false authority. Because we own the product of our labor and not even creativity. Oh yes, we're paying no. Oh no, heavy weaponry, not mine. Let me see the hands in the air. I won't be paying for no genocide in Gaza. Oh no, I won't be paying for no proxy war in the Ukraine. Authority comes from ourselves, from within, y'all. You know, taxation. Yes. All right, is the level okay? I don't want to upset anyone or make any cops called or anything like that. So I want to make sure we're all good. If we're all good, give me a thumbs up. Hard stop at 12:30. All right, we'll do a couple more tunes. Thanks so much for your attention, for your presence. My name is Presence. I hope y'all having a beautiful night. Let's go.
do acoustic, you can.
Okay.
No, you can do it just acoustic.
That would be. I don't have an acoustic. But.
It's just like, yeah, you're fine at 12:30, but it's definitely, everything's okay on the blind.
Yeah, but off at 12:30.
All right, we're gonna slow it down just a little bit, and then we'll take it up for the last one. Song is called Realign. We're choosing to realign ourselves with the divine out here at Confluence, you know. Choosing to realign with the divine. Yeah, we're choosing to realign ourselves with the divine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mind control, yeah, 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 yeah. I know my heart center is truly masterful. Yeah, yeah. When I choose to realign, choose to realign. Oh, hey yo, I'm tired of being silenced by the fear of ridicule. It's time to rise up like a lion and to speak our truth. Because to know and not to act is not to know or care. Gotta do my part in declaring awareness into the air, unto the ether. For those who know it's time to become leaders, keepers and speakers and teachers of sacred knowledge to all who are still sleeping, upgrading them consciousness, suffocating them in lawlessness. Truth and love are synonymous, situations ominous, but I won't remain anonymous. No, you ain't never gonna mute this. No chakra fully open and the words flowing like a lava. Money gonna be bound by dogma. Now make activate a natural law or karma. Typogram all the propaganda. Raise our brain waves in the gamma. Wage slaves breaking cages, disengage in the limitations. Cubicles of the new plantation. Are you in the same page? Do you understand? Ego out of the way, spirit engage, and then by control slave to be feeling enraged. Ego can't handle the truth of vibrations, but I got no patience for their frustration, and I'm not given to their temptation. We must annul government regulation. Conscious life is the real education. Anybody who subscribe to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Hey, anybody who subscribe to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, when I choose to realign to my inner guidance, I know that my heart center is truly masterful. Yeah, yeah, when I choose to realign, choose to realign. Deserve to be put into an institution. Let me get in here and dispel some a major illusion. Them chief religion is binding, grinding them mind to a halt. When they default to politics, then they got play like a fiddle. Here's a little riddle, you think you got swindle? Paying them taxes, getting crippled, and your bank account dwindle. Don't like it, boom, then they coming at you with the missiles. Dripping got a little bit of scribble on a piece of paper underneath a little bit of Satanism, symbolism underneath a little bit of communism, euphemism, sound legit. Cause I'm dead, that's criminal side. Your renditions on the dotted line, hand us your rights. Though your bitch asses won't put up a fight. We got the guns and we coming for yours. We will force you into funding our wars. Take the button first, due process second. Don't ask no questions if you get threatened. Do we like ya in a cage? Like ya in a cage, say. So we choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, yeah, 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 yeah. Choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, yeah. Who subscribe to to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, anybody who subscribes to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, when I choose to realign to my inner guidance, I know that my heart center is truly masterful. Yeah, when I choose to realign. All right, let me hear you all sing it with me one time. Choosing to realign ourselves with the divine. That's why we choosing to realign ourselves with the. Oh yeah, we choosing to realign ourselves. Oh yeah, choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, with the divine, with the divine. Oh yeah, choosing to align with the. Oh yes, we choosing to realign ourselves. Oh yeah. Choosing to realign with the divine, with the divine. Thank you so much for dancing with me. My name is Grant Presence. I got one more tune for y'all. Hope you have a beautiful night. And if somebody has an acoustic guitar, maybe we can keep it going after this. I don't know.
Hey, would you want to play tomorrow night? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this again tomorrow night too.
Right on. A lot more where this came from, so thanks for listening. Much love, y'all. Big ups to Mike Winner. Big ups to the homie frickin' Matt McMahon. Thanks to all of the beautiful people here who created this Music in Sky tent and everybody who came together to co-create this event. Much love, y'all. Mike and Matt, yo. Wait, Mike and Matt. Hey. Anybody else think we're living in a scam? I said we're leaving through a scam, I said we're leaving through a scam, All right. We break down them walls and it's time to unify. Differences between us make us beautiful and divine. Politician, they use a difference to divide. I know who I am, my heart is in alignment. And standing up to the tyrant, no need to live in confinement. Babylon crumbling before my eyes, I'm not surprised yet. Every breath I take in, oxygen, I'm optimizing. My health is my true wealth and no vaccine will compromise it. Needles injecting into the people that genetically modified. It's colony operating system, 5G comes online. If death by toxic chemicals, heavy metals ever make the headlines, they blame it on the virus which they never purify. That's right. Oh, because we're living through a scam, I said we're living through the scam, a scam. Said the government is a scam as well. And there's a new type of Nazi on the block. Political correctness is the branding on the flock. Operation Warp Speed coming with a vaccine. When them needles come at me, there's only one who takes a shot. Hey, I got a 12 gauge in the closet, 357 on my bedside. Glock on my appendix, I'm athletic, train myself right. Contact tracers come at me, your medics won't be too psyched. Owning this human body, self-defense, it is my birthright. Indoctrination, cradle to grave, done living under a slave state. Figure that yet that the criminals can only rule you through religion and hate and authority. Held a belief a majority, fear nothing more than a breaking conformity. Outnumber them, 1,001, become the slumber, your battle is won, yes. Alright, cause we living through a scam, yeah, yeah. I said we living through a scam, a scam, a scam. Said we living through a scam, yo. We will reclaim, we will reclaim, we will reclaim our sovereignty. A sovereignty ranch, stronger, growing stronger each day, yes. Oh yeah, we will reclaim, we will reclaim, we will reclaim our sovereignty. We're growing stronger each day, yeah, yeah. Because election is selection, let them fraud get your attention. Every 4 years, they put a new puppet in the throne. No objection to aggression, no oppression. Violent tax collection, true democracy. Each individual making their own selection. 51 thinking they own the 14. Ah, not small brew, dialectics. All right, it's 12:30, we gotta shut it down. Individual sovereignty is the way to free society. We rise up, we take the power back, yo. Rise up and be the change we want to see. Rise up, your silence is compliance. And let your word shape your future destiny. Oh yes, we rising up, a counter-attack, yo. Rise up and take a stand for love and peace. Rise up, there's no more playing small now. The time has come to choose to be free. Cause we living through a scam, yeah, 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 yeah. You know what it is? We living through a scam, yeah, 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 yeah. Sing it with me. Because we living through a scam, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what it is. Ooh. We living through a scam, yeah, 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 yeah. And you know John love always prevails in the end.
Give it up for presents!
I love y'all so much. Have a beautiful night.